Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a worth the buy or nah foundation review on a brand new foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I am so excited to be testing this out for you guys, wear test and all. But before we get started, I do quickly want to introduce myself. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka The Mexican Beauty. I make videos on YouTube on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit that notification bell because that will make sure that you are notified every single time I upload. You don't want to miss all the fun that I have on this channel. And also please don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, because whenever I'm not here, I'm posting nonstop there. Beauty content, fashion content, you just don't want to miss it. So without further ado, let's quit rambling and get right into this review. Okay, so I literally just got this in the mail yesterday and I was like, I need to wake up early, work out, drink my collagen tea, and film this video for you guys. So right now it is 9 a.m. and we are going to begin applying the powder. So I actually already went ahead and prepped my skin. I went ahead and did my moisturizing. I always use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. You guys know how I feel about this baby. Then I went ahead and used today the Huda Beauty Jelly Primer. And then I actually went ahead and did a step that may be important to you guys if you do use powder foundation as overall base, not like just as like the final step, the setting powder type of thing, which is applying concealer. So today I went ahead and figured, you know what, let's stick to Fenty Beauty. So I went ahead and used my Fenty Beauty concealer. This one is in the shade 260. I already applied the concealer on my under eyes, and the reason I applied concealer first is because this is a liquid, so you want to first apply liquid and then the powders, because if you do it reversed, it'll be a hot mess. So this is 260. I always go lighter. My shade for Fenty Beauty foundation is 300, but I just feel like 260 is great for like brightening those under eyes, which is why I use 260. Let's get into this because I know you guys are curious. It's $36, and in here you do get 0.32 ounces, which is pretty standard for powders. And this does come in 50 shades, which is amazing. You guys know Fenty always does that with Riri. Packaging pretty standard. Stunning, chic, and then you open her and then you pull it up, you get another mirror, and then you get this great sponge, which you guys know is always necessary. Love that. So it's supposed to be a light as air powder foundation that gives you light to full coverage with a soft matte finish. The main coverage is more so of a medium coverage. The finish is matte, which is great for all of us oily skin people. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to take the little sponge and I'm just gonna press. Looks really nice and pigmented, you guys can see. And I'm gonna begin applying it all over my skin. And I'm gonna first target this area right here. My skin is moisturized, which is good. So that everything lays nicely. So you guys can see that it is buildable. And I saw them kind of swiping it, so I started swiping it, but I feel like it's better to press. I feel like you get more coverage when you press on it. I personally like to use these little sponges when I am just blotting the face. So I would personally say if you're looking for more coverage, I would probably just use a brush, but we're about to try the brush on this side. I just kind of want to see the difference. But it's definitely giving me full coverage results. Ooh, that is a problem right there. Do you guys see how it's separated right here? But overall, everything else looks really nice. It gives a very like healthy finish. It does have some dry patches, and I think that's just because I have been suffering a little bit of dryness. So for me, I'm not like the biggest use only powder foundation fan, because I feel like with the liquid, at least it's a liquid consistency, so it kind of absorbs into the skin. But I feel like for the most part, it looks really nice. So for the other side, I do want to go ahead, you know what? I'm actually going to use my baby kabuki sponge that I mentioned in my favorites video. So this is what I like to use on the go when I am just doing like a little bit of some touch-ups. But I think because it is a powder and it's a kabuki, it can really cover what it needs to cover. So we're going to be using the baby kabuki for this side. And I'm just going to begin applying it. Oh yeah, that's like a much smoother application for me. Yeah, I like that much better. Because I feel like with this, because it is kind of like a kabuki brush, even though it's a baby kabuki, ooh, even though it's, oh, it's like falling. Even though it's a baby kabuki, it does what a regular kabuki brush would do. So here's the thing. I feel like if you get too close to the concealer area, you have to be careful of how you maneuver it because I feel like it can get a little iffy. So because I know what happened here, I'm just gonna be careful when I'm adjusting here so that I don't have those same mistakes happen. So I'm just kind of going lightly. Okay, I have to say this side looks much perfected. I would say use a brush. I have this one by Fenty Beauty, so I'm using this one. But if you like more so of a natural finish, then I would probably use a fluffier brush. Something like this. This is It Cosmetics. But I would use something fluffy like this, or I would use the one that Fenty Beauty recommends, which let me actually pull it up. They recommend using it with the Powder Puff Setting Brush 170 for light coverage. Oh, okay, and then they say for full coverage, they recommend using the Kabuki Buff brush, which is the bigger version of this baby. So I think this is why this performed so well and gave me such a full coverage result, is because I used a Kabuki style brush. Even though it's a baby one, I used a Kabuki style brush. I feel like with a sponge, you get lighter results. You can end up getting this situation. It's just not the best. And also I feel like personally for me, this is better. Like if I really just want to absorb those oils, towards like the end of the day, the middle of the day, when I may look oily with liquid foundation, this pops in and does the trick. But it's always good to include these, honestly, just because, you know, some people don't want to buy a brush and that's totally fine, whatever works for you. But I just do feel like the brush works better. So what I'm gonna quickly do, I actually should probably get another one of these. Don't sleep on these, especially if you need on-the-go brushes. These are amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in and try to fix up this little guy, because I don't want it to look, okay, that fixed it up so quick. There we go. Now you can't even see it. So yeah, I feel like a lot of that happened, not so much because of the consistency of the products, but more so because we were using this little guy. And typically I don't mind these little guys because like I said, I use them for absorbing the oils, but I feel like for application, I would probably use a brush. This looks stunning and it definitely does give me that soft matte finish. It looks skin-like. Obviously, I built it up to look like I am wearing, you know, foundation, but it's like very healthy foundation. I do have to say this shade 300 is a little bit darker than my neck right now just because it's like winter. There's like not much sun. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So far, really like it. Definitely the brush just changed that. I'm so happy that it was able to cover that because I was like, So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup and then I'm gonna come back and let you guys know my very first impressions, kind of let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna be super quick and then we can go ahead and start our day because this wear test is what I'm really looking forward to. So keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back right now. It is 10 a.m. and I just completed this full face of makeup and also went ahead and changed into my outfit. Let's talk about this real quick. Before we get started, I do quickly want to say that all the details on this face will be listed down below in my description box so you guys can go ahead and check the items. Let me just give a shout out to this lippy right here. It's Fenty's new cream glosses. This one is in Cookie Jar and it is stunning. But anyways, powder. Everything worked really well with it. The only things I added on top were my blush, my highlight, and I did a little tiny bit of nose contour. I did use my cream contour. I went in very lightly just because obviously cream and powder don't mix well. So I went in very, very lightly, had no issues, which I was very, very shocked about because usually with powder and creams, issues occur right away. And it looks really good. I do want to touch it because I want to see if it feels sticky. No, it honestly feels like my skin. Like it feels so nice. Another thing that I do like a lot about this powder and just powder foundations in general is the fact that with these, like if you do have oily skin, you don't have to go back in and powder the face or set the face after you're done applying the liquid foundation because it is a powder. So it already has that really healthy, soft matte finish that just looks stunning. You guys can see, like it just looks so good. Like I'm just so here for it. The only thing I did notice up close is that you can kind of see some of my pores. Like it does enhance pores just a little bit. That was the only thing that I was like, could be better, but maybe next time I'll make sure to do some pore minimizing primer in this area just so that it kind of locks that away. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my day. I will do a natural lighting clip so you guys can see how this looks up close and personal with the natural light. And then I'll do my final thoughts at 6 p.m. before I do my second workout of the day, because we're on a mission for 2021. So I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so I am back. Right now it is 6:21 p.m. Let's talk about this Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation. So, final thoughts. I have to say I am really liking how this has sunk into my skin, because I feel like obviously in the morning it kind of looked more so like foundation. It looked really healthy and beautiful, but it definitely did look like we were wearing foundation. I feel like by the end of the day, it looks very healthy, very in place. If you need to go back and kind of blot some oils, you can always carry this with you on the go. And then also you have a little sponge at the bottom, which you can just blot any oils. Obviously we are looking a little bit dewy in some areas. At the end of the day, it makes sense, you know? I think that Fenty Beauty really did that with this powder. I think that if you're somebody that's looking for a all-around really good face powder that comes in so many different shades, this will be great. I think that for that $36 price range, really good buy. I'm really excited to continue using this. I was super impressed because I'm not typically a powder foundation girl. I'm more so of a liquid foundation girl because I like that super full coverage. If I'm gonna wear foundation, I'm gonna want it to cover. And I think that this Fenty Beauty really did that for me. And I can definitely see myself using this just as foundation on days where I may feel lazy to take out the liquid foundation, pump it out, get super messy with it. Kind of want something faster for on the go. This is great, especially also if I'm doing my makeup on the go, perhaps in the car or something like that, or I'm in a rush. This is something that I highly am excited to be using. So those are pretty much all my thoughts. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know to continue doing these types of videos for you guys. Let me know what reviews you guys want to see me do next down below in the comment section. It's a new year, 2021. Let's see what makeup has in store for us this year. So that being said, don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.